Okay, so in my last workshop, I had all of the clamps stored along the wall. So it would be one clamp against the wall and that was it. And it worked, but it wasn't that great. And I wanted to do something a little bit different. And then a while ago, I saw maybe in a magazine or YouTube, I can't really remember, a rack where they actually stacked the clamps like this out of the wall, just using some simple brackets. So that's what we're going to make. Now I did some measuring. I stacked the clamps as high as I want, and I know that the bracket has to come out 220 mils from the wall. The bar is about 32 millimeters, so I'm making it 40, so we have plenty of wiggle room for most of my clamps. And then the height, well, I figured 250 is a fairly good length because that will give us plenty of places to put screws and have plenty of kind of strength. This form ply is going to be enough to do all of my brackets. This is just left over from an old project, so we'll use this. And essentially I want to make 5 racks all up, so 5 assemblies. So I need 10 side pieces and 5 middle pieces. So for these Bessey clamps, you will need 5 pieces which are 220 millimeters by 250. That's the outside pieces. And you also need 5 pieces which are 250 by 40 millimeters. With all that said, I'm going to take this to the panel saw and start cross cutting. Okay, so that's all of the blanks that we need. Now you'll see the other thing that we want to do is just cut a profile into this. Okay, and now because I'm using film face plywood and I need these to be nice and strong, I've set the blade so it's barely above the surface, and the fence so it's the same width as these plywood, and I'm just going to cut a very, very, very shallow rebate or rabbet, depending on where you are from. Alright, so that's pretty much all the components we need. The assembly is just glue and screws. I'm going to use some brads to just hold it all together while I get it assembled, but that's only because I have it. You really don't need to. Now mounting them, I'm actually just using the Craig style screws just because I haven't got a really long extension for anything other than the square drive, and they all just go up on here. Okay, and there it is, my pretty simple clamp rack, but you can see just by having the clamps coming out from the wall how much more you can actually fit in a small space. Now, I haven't got all my clamps here, so I've still got to make exactly the same, just another one to take all of my quick action clamps, which can live here, and then I'll make one just like this but scaled down to take all of my small clamps, and that can actually live between the bigger clamps. And there'll be a third one for all of my 12-inch or whatever this size is clamps as well, probably just down here. So I've got enough plywood to do that, but for the sake of this video, because you don't need to see me make the exact same thing over and over again, we're going to call it quits here. So I'll get on to doing that pretty much right away. Now, if you like what I do here on YouTube and you'd like to get behind me and help support the show, you can do that a number of ways. You can do it over on Patreon, which is a monthly dollar donation to the show. In return, you get things like early access to content, access to giveaways, and all sorts of things. So if you want to do that, please do. It's greatly appreciated. Head over to patreon.com/GeorgeWoodshop. If you're not into the monthly thing, you can also just leave a dollar donation over on my website, which is georgewoodshop.com. Now, if you've liked this video, make sure you click that thumbs up button and leave a comment below. And if you haven't already, click that subscribe button, because I am putting out weekly woodworking videos, often multiple. So click that subscribe button and stay up to date with all of my videos. Now, I'd like to invite you to check out a couple of these other videos that I've put out by clicking here or here, and also these links down below. So like always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.